Hello, guys. Welcome to the day trading strategy. After the swing trading strategy, which I showed you in the last episode, now in this episode, I'm going to show you the day trading strategy. Okay, so in this strategy, we will definitely need these two indicators again: the RSI, which is down here, the MACD, and this time we are not going to use the moving average 200 or the moving average 20, but instead we are going to use the exponential moving average, which is the EMA, and I'm going to use the time period 8. Okay. In the swing trading strategy, which is a long period of time, I use the 20 and the 200. But this one, because it's a day trading strategy in which we are going to close a trade when everything goes well by the end of the day, I am going to use the 8 period, okay, exponential moving average, which carries a little bit more weight. And so this strategy, I'm going to show you how this strategy works, and it works perfectly for me on a day trading chart, but you have to go accordingly to it. Disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not trying to root you into anything. I'm just showing you my strategy, which has worked for me, and you can use it if you wish to do so. Because I'm in Germany, Europe, the time is a little bit different here on the chart. It shows when we look downwards, it shows 15th April, 15:30, which is 3:30 p.m. But the market opens at 9:30 in the US. So in Germany, when it's 9:30 in the US Eastern time, it will be 15:30. Okay, so that's why it shows 15:30 here, because I'm in Germany. So when the market opened, this stock was above the moving average, exponential moving average, as of the EMA 8, and but it dropped, and it continued to drop. So when we look here at the MACD, we can see that the signal line is when the market opened, the MACD line was above the signal line, which normally shows an uptrend, but it was just a fake. So it dropped, the signal line overtook it, and then the signal line was above it until 4:15 p.m. that same day. Okay, until 4:15 p.m. the stock was in a downtrend, but then the MACD line crossed the signal line and it shows a bullish trend. Okay, so how does this strategy works? We need a VWAP, we need the EMA, we need the RSI, and the MACD. The VWAP in the indicators episode, kindly go back if you don't know what it is. It's a good indicator to, like, it shows us also some resistance line, and we can use the VWAP line as a resistance line. Okay, so it's a good indicator for this strategy. For this strategy also, the stock must be under the 8 EMA 8, and of course under the VWAP, okay, for it to work. Otherwise this strategy doesn't work. So when the market opened, as I said, at 9:30 or 3:30 p.m. here in Germany, it was in a downtrend, so it wasn't ready for us to enter, which is still great because that is what we were looking at. So what did the RSI show us? The RSI showed us that the 30 was nearly touched. It was at 31, which is good. It shows that there's room for it to still go up, because it nearly touched it, or barely touched it. Yeah, because if we go back a little, the day before, closely to market close, it touched it, so we can expect it to go up. Okay, so today when we watch, so we have the first indication that, okay, the RSI has touched the 30 or was close to it, so there is room for it to grow. but the MACD didn't show us any signal that it was in an uptrend until 4:15. That is where it shows us. But when we look at the chart, the candle touched the moving average at 4:10, 10 minutes past 4. For 10 minutes past 4. That is when the candle touched the moving average. Okay, and at 4:15 we had a bearish candle here, which was a signal, but we knew that because the MACD had touched MACD line has crossed the signal line, it was going to go up. So we ignored practically this candle and we would have entered here. Okay, we would have entered at 4:15. If we want to be confirmed, we could have waited till the next candle, which was at 4:20, had crossed the moving average and also touched the VWAP line. Okay, the VWAP is always a resistant line for us. So we see that the head has crossed the VWAP, so it means that it has crossed the resistance and it's going to move upwards because the MACD shows us that it's going to move upwards. Okay, because the MACD line had crossed the signal line. So now we have the confirmation. So we will enter here. The best place would have been 4:20. So we enter at 4:20. And because it's a day trading, we are not going to leave it running for days. We will close it by the end of the day. So we let it ride and we see it goes up. It goes a little bit down, but continues to go up. It's still above the VWAP, the resistance line, but the VWAP, because we have crossed the VWAP, it becomes the support line. Okay, it becomes the support line. It touches the support line again and goes up and goes up. And here we see that there is still room to grow. Okay, there's still room. Normally we would have exit this trade if we would have ridden it to the next day, then the next 5:30. That is where the MACD line crosses again and it was more moving in a downtrend. But because we don't want to trade and be greedy, we ride this wave and see, okay, we have profit here, and so we would have exit this trade. Okay, that is a good time to exit because you never know how this trade is going to go. So this place will be a good place to exit. That will be a good place to take profit the first time. If you like, you could have ridden this a little bit longer. Okay, so let's see where it goes. And at close nearly to when the day was over, it went a little bit higher. So we could have closed it here before 5 minutes before the market closes. Because we are doing day trading, we close it before the market. So we would have exit here and that will be done for the day and we would have profited. But at the same time, this place would have been much secure because you never know when it goes below the VWAP if it is going to touch up again. But it did. At the end of the day, we could have profit here, but we don't want to be greedy, so we would have exit here, or as long as we see this bearish candle, we could have also exit here. So be safe when you trade this strategy. Don't be greedy. So let me go over it again. When the market opened at here in Germany 3:30, in the US 9:30, it was a bearish. It has already crossed the moving average, the 8 moving average. Okay, so we wait through the day. 5 minutes gone, another 5 minutes gone. It was in a bearish downtrend. Okay, it was in a downtrend, and the indicator, the RSI, shows that we could enter, but the MACD hadn't confirmed it yet. Yeah, so we wait so the MACD confirm it at 4:30, which is here in Germany, which will be sorry, not 4:30 but 4:15, which will be 10:15 in the US market. So we would have have the confirmation here that it is going to move in an uptrend. So we would have wait to the next confirmation 5 minutes later. The candle touched the VWAP, which is the resistance, and it crossed the resistance. So we know that according to the VWAP, according to the EMA, according to the RSI, according to the MACD, we have 4 good signals that it is going to move up. So that is a good place to buy. So what we will do, we will enter the trade. If we don't enter here at 420, we could still enter here at 425, okay, which will be 1020 or 1025 the US market. But because I'm in Germany, that's why it is 4:20 or p.m. and or 4:25 p.m. So this one, it will be our entry. We'll enter and ride the wave and take the first profit when we reach here. I said that in the last video, when I reach like 30% in profit, I always take profit because it is better always to secure profit. And you have to remember that we are trading options, which is very, very risky. And if you are doing day trading, not swing trading, it's a little bit different. So you close your trades by the end of the day, and you don't want to lose profit. So it is better to take your profit. If you have 30%, why not take it? Why risk losing your investment or losing in this particular trade? So take profit. Don't be greedy. Of course, we could have ride it and try if we will gain more, but why not take profit when you know that that is good? Okay, so always secure profit so that you don't lose money. It's better to build up than just being greedy to take more than taking more than necessary. So this is the day trading strategy which I use. Again, we use which indicators. I think I'll show you how I set the indicators. So I'm removing these indicators. I'm going to remove these indicators here, the RSI and the MACD. Let me go here. Let me go. I'm removing the indicator so it's blank. So now I'm going to add this indicator so that I show you how it is and how it's done. This day trading, I'm on the 5-minute chart. Okay, I'm on a 5-minute chart. I'm going to show you how this strategy works. So we go here. Again, I'm using Trading View for this strategy. That's a platform that I use. Of course, I'll show you other platforms later on in the next episode. But in Trading View here, the indicators, I go here and you see script name. I have already favorite some of them, but I'm going to show you how I do this. Okay. Okay, I have the VWAP. So let me just go here. You have here, you can search for it, the VWAP. Okay, the VWAP is now set. And now we are going to look for the exponential moving average. So the EMA, right? Moving average exponential. Okay, so we go for that one. Now we have both. Now we need the RSI, relative strength index, here. So we add the relative strength index. And now we need the MACD, right? So we go to MACD. And we have the MACD here, okay? So now I've added these indicators. And now we have to set some these indicators. So let's go to the VWAP. You see this small sign here. Oops, I don't know why I can't set it. Settings. Okay, now I have the settings here. And here, input, you don't need to set anything on the input. So now I go straight into this place, okay? The VWAP is what I need. I don't need the upper band. I don't need the lower band. That is just what I need, okay? So I go into the VWAP and I want to make my VWAP be the yellow one, okay? So let me set this one. The VWAP is yellow. Okay. And now I go onto the EMA. Oops. Okay, now it's set. Okay, I have the EMA. and I have to change here the length. I use 8 for my day trading, so the length is 8, and you don't need to set anything else. Okay, I just change the length to 8 and I click on OK. The RSI, I don't need to set anything. Everything is set as it should be. The MACD, same goes for that. But the MACD, I want to change the colors. I don't like the colors. So I go to style. The MACD line, I like this one. And the signal line, I like this one. Okay. Yeah, this one is good. This one is good. So now I have set my MACD colors as the way I normally have it. Okay, so now I have it in my charts. So this is how you set it when it comes to the day trading. This is how you set your indicators, and now the strategy. So let me look if I can find a good other example so that I can show you that it really works. Okay, let's use this one. I think this one is also good. Okay, this one is good. Yeah, this one is good. So let's use this. The market starts here on the 16th April. The market starts here and it starts bullish. Okay, start bullish, but then it goes down because we can see here in the RSI, it nearly touched the 70. So we are sure that it is going to go down. So it is going to go down, and it does exactly that. And for this strategy, I said you need the candles to be below the 8 and the VWAP for it to work. So we couldn't have entered anywhere here. So we wait for it to drop, and we see that around 3:50 p.m., which is the European time, the German time, it fell below the 8. So now we know that, okay, according to the EMA, we are not by the 30, but we are around 40, which is also okay for us to enter. So we'll wait and see if we can get some gains here. So we can enter according to the RSI. Perfect would have been if it was below the 30, but that is also okay because here we have it, that we have the signal at 40, which is also absolutely okay because there is still room to grow. Okay, so what does the other signals show? The indicator shows us the MACD hadn't crossed it. It crossed the signal line at 5 minutes past 4 p.m. Okay, which will be 5 minutes past 10 the US time. So we had it here, and let's look what it shows here on the chart. At the EMA, the candle had crossed the EMA and it had shot through the VWAP. The VWAP which worked here as a resistance. So it shot through the VWAP and it had continued. It dropped below, but it went back up because it was always above the resistance or the VWAP. Okay, so it was above it. So we entered here at 4 p.m. Or 5 minutes past 4. That's where we entered, and then we would have written it until it nearly touched the 70. So that will be here. And where was that? It was at 66 on the RSI. So we would have exit here because we saw that it was too high and it was definitely bound to like go down. So you can even wait one more candle and you see it was a bearish candle. So that is a signal for us to get out of this trade. If we didn't exit here, we would have exit latest here, okay, because we know that it was bound to happen, so it was about to go down, so we exit here, and this is how this strategy is. I hope you were able to pick this strategy up. I know that it's a lot for beginners and it's a lot of things to memorize, to know, to learn. But there's a video, so you can always go back, always rewind it back, always watch it back, and you always be able to pick it back up. Don't forget, you need to understand the Greeks, the indicators, and also what the option contract is, the basics. You need to understand it for you to be able to place your first trade, because we want to create profitable traders. So you have to understand it before you step or you go into your first trade. If you want to look if you want me to like look into your trade, your strategy, your watch list, you can always book a one-on-one. 15 minutes always free. You can also DM me, ask me questions. You can book a one-on-one, 30 minutes also, or 1 hour one-on-one, and I'll assist you. I'll teach you some more stuff, what I do. But this course really gives you all the basic things, all the strategy which I use, and that you need to be profitable. Okay, don't forget, don't be greedy. We trade according to plan, and whenever we don't have a plan, we don't trade. This was the day trading strategy which I use. The last episode was a swing trading, and now the next episode, I'm going to show you how to find stocks that you can trade. Okay, so thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode, which is going to be the last of this course. So see you very soon.